today I'm going to go through the basics of footwork. How do we stand, how do we move, and then a couple of drills for you guys. Now, I've already covered stance in another video, so if you want to go back and check that out, that'd be great. Now what we're going to do, we're going to stand in our boxer stance. If you're southpaw, all you're going to do, so all we're going to do, we're standing up, we're going to start in our boxing stance. If you're southpaw, you're just going to flip what we're doing. So I'm going to start in my boxing stance. Now, when I'm moving, it's really, really simple. It's not that hard at all. And there's a couple of rules. The first one is, one, we don't want to close the gap in between our legs. So we always want to keep this gap in between our legs. If I close that gap, I'm off balance. So if someone hits me in an exchange, I'm going to be on a canvas, so I have no balance, and it's hard for me to exchange, it's hard for me to move. Second rule is that whenever we move, the direction that we move in, that foot goes first. So if I'm going forward, my front foot will go first. If I'm going backwards, my back foot will go first. If I'm going right, my right foot will go first. If I'm going left, my left foot will go first. And then my other foot will just follow. So for instance, if I want to come forward, I want to step forward, I'm going to take a step with my front foot and my back foot is going to follow. Again, here, if I want to go back, my back foot is going to go first, my front foot will follow. Again, if I go to the right, my right foot will go, my left foot will follow. Again, same thing. If I go to the left foot, then right foot. Left foot, then right foot. Now when we're moving forwards and backwards, it's really important what I don't want to see. I don't want to see you guys being like a zombie and dragging that foot, okay? If I'm here and I step forward, what I don't want to see is you guys bringing that back leg like a zombie. Being on the balls with your feet and push. If I'm going forward, yes, I'm stepping with my front foot, but I'm going to push off the back foot. Boom. See how it's nice and fast, it's controlled. If I'm going back, I'm going to step with the back foot first, but I'm going to push off the front foot. Boom. See how I can come back fast? Here, here. Same with the other side. I'm going to step here. I'm going to step across. When I'm going to the right, I'll just step here. Next one, one other thing as well, is that when we're stepping, I don't want to see massive steps. We don't want to take big steps in boxing. If I take big steps, this is causing a massive gap in between my feet. Now, this might feel stable, but actually what happens is I limit all movement. It's very, very hard for me to get out of position. I'm stuck, and actually I isolate my hips and my legs. It's really hard for me to turn, to rotate, to throw punches from here. And if I can rotate, one, I might injure myself, I might stretch something too much, I might pull something, okay? And if I do manage to land a punch from here, I'm going to have absolutely no power, okay? Because my feet aren't underneath me, there's no balance, okay? It's really, really important that we take small steps. When I take a bigger step, I have more weight to shift, which means that I'm slower. If I'm here, and I step forward, it's a big step, and I have all this weight to shift, which makes me slower. But if I'm here and I take a small step, it's a lot quicker. You see, I'm quick. And again, my footwork wants to be fast. It doesn't want to be slow. I want to be fast in there. I want to be nice and agile, nice and relaxed. One other thing and one mistake that I see a lot is that when people are going backwards, what they'll do is they'll lean forward to counteract it. Let's try and get some balance. They'll go backwards and they'll be leaning over their front foot. I don't want that. Get used to having that weight on the back foot at 60% and just stepping back. Because if I'm over here, one, I'm in the firing range, I'm very, very close to my opponent. Two, all my weight is over my front leg. And three, I'm just going to be off balance. I want to sit back here and then I want to move. Now, two drills that are really good for you to work on your footwork, and you can do this at home. You don't have to necessarily have cones, you can use anything that resembles a cone. All you're going to do for the first drill is make a square. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big square, okay, just a small square. And all we're going to do is we're going to work our way around the square. I call this the box step drill, okay? Because it's a box and all we're doing is stepping around it. You can start from any cone you want, and all we're going to do is we're going to get a stance. And again, I want small movements. I don't want to cross my legs over, and I don't want to close the gap. So I want to come forward here, again, maintaining my weight, maintaining the gap, not crossing my feet. And again, knees slightly bent on the balls of my feet. Come forward. Now I'm going to go to the right. Here, again, you can see I'm not crossing my feet. I don't want to see any crossing when we're moving. Then I'm going to come back. Here, again, I don't want the weight forward. I want the weight back, okay? And I'm going to come across. I'm going to come forward. Using the back foot to drive me. Then I'm going to come across here. Then I'm going to come backwards. And then I can change direction and go the other way. Then I can come the other way. Then I can change direction. Then I can change direction. That's a really good drill to get used to moving forwards, backwards, left and right. And really getting used to being on the balls of feet and using your legs to push you forward, push you backwards, to push you left and to push you right. Now the next drill, you only need two cones. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to space them evenly apart like this, and we're just going to do a figure of 8. So I'm going to start from one side, I'm going to come through, make that figure of 8, so I'm coming all the way through. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay balanced, I'm going to try not to look at the cone, I'm going to come round, then I'm going to come backwards, okay? All the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Here I'm going to try and stay nice and close to the cones, okay? Using my feet, my back foot here to push me forward. Here I'm going to step around, making sure not to cross my legs. Again, really, really important, okay? Small step, small step, small step. Then I'm going back, so I push off that front leg, keeping the weight on my back leg here. And then again, I can change direction, I can go the other way. So again, those are two really, really good drills for you just to get used to moving backwards, forwards, left and right, and here, just around as well. So being able to move around the cone, okay? And what this does, really helps you with that muscle memory, okay? And helps you to build up those leg muscles. And if you practice this every day, your footwork will get instantly better. It will get massively better. One other rule as well, when we're moving our feet, when I'm going to the left and the right, the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to cross, because when I cross again, I lose all balance. So that's why we step. If I'm going to the right foot first, then left foot. When I go left foot, right foot, again I'm crossing. One of the things I don't want to see is that even if we step with that left foot and it goes first, I don't want to see that right foot, the toe coming past that heel. What I want to see is that back heel lining up with the front toe. So if I step across to my left here, then my back foot, the heel is going to line up with the front toe. Same as if I go to the right. I don't want to step across too far with the left foot. Again, I just want to step across with the rear foot and then step with the left foot, ensuring that there's that line in between my feet. And that's just basic footwork. Now, if you guys really like that video, please subscribe, please like, please comment, let me know what you want to see next. Peace.